Once upon a time, in the grand kingdom of Eldoria, there lived a handsome and noble prince named Alaric. With golden hair that shimmered like the morning sun and eyes as deep as the midnight sky, Prince Alaric was the dream of every maiden in the land. His charm was not just in his appearance, but in his kind heart and wise mind, making him the most sought-after suitor in all the kingdoms. One day, King Eldrin, his father, announced that Alaric would soon choose a bride, and invitations were sent to the neighboring kingdoms. The castle buzzed with excitement as preparations for a grand ball were underway. Among the many princesses who arrived at the royal castle, 4 stood out, each as enchanting as a blooming rose. Princess Seraphina of Lumaria was wise and gentle, known for her kindness that could calm the fiercest storm. She spent her days tending to the sick and reading ancient books of wisdom. Princess Isolde of Eldoria was bold and fierce, a warrior at heart who spoke her mind fearlessly. She was often seen sparring with knights and riding her horse through the wild forests. Princess Eveline of Florindel was an artist, a poet whose words could melt the coldest of hearts. Her songs and verses could make even the most stoic men weep. And Princess Lyra of Celestara, mysterious and graceful, seemed to carry the stars in her gaze, speaking in riddles and moving like a whisper of wind. The grand ball was a dazzling event, with music that wove magic in the air. The hall sparkled with golden chandeliers, and the scent of roses filled the room. Prince Alaric danced with each princess, and as the night grew older, he found himself entangled in a web of unexpected emotions. Each princess, in her unique way, had captivated his heart. Princess Seraphina spoke to him of empathy and understanding, reminding him that a ruler's strength lay not in his sword, but in his ability to love his people. Princess Isolde challenged him, asking questions about his vision for Eldoria, igniting a fire in his spirit. Princess Eveline recited a poem about eternal love, leaving him lost in her words. And Princess Lyra, with her quiet smile, whispered a single sentence in his ear: "Love is not a choice, it is a calling." It echoed in his mind long after the music stopped. As days passed, the 4 princesses began to realize they had all fallen for the same man. They met in secret, hoping to find a solution, but their hearts ached with longing. They agreed on one thing: Alaric must follow his heart. Despite the rivalry brewing in their hearts, they chose to respect each other's feelings, knowing that love should never breed hatred. On the day of the final gathering, Prince Alaric stood before the court. His voice was steady, but his heart thundered. "I have spent time with each of you, and my heart has been both blessed and burdened by your love. I wish I could give my heart to you all, but love must choose a single path."
He took a deep breath and finally declared, "Princess Seraphina, it is you who has shown me the beauty of compassion and the strength of a gentle heart. I choose you as my queen, my partner for life." Though sadness touched the other princesses' faces, they each smiled bravely, for they respected Alaric's choice and cherished the moments they shared with him. Princess Isolde, with her fierce spirit, vowed to continue her quest for justice in her kingdom. Princess Eveline promised to pen poems about love's bittersweet nature. And Princess Lyra, ever mysterious, whispered once more, "Love's path is never easy, but it is always true." The kingdom celebrated the union of Prince Alaric and Princess Seraphina with a grand wedding, and though the other princesses returned to their lands, they left with their heads held high, knowing love's true power lies in its honesty. And so, the tale of Prince Alaric and the 4 princesses became a story of romance, courage, and the bittersweet beauty of choosing one heart while honoring all others. It was told for generations, not just as a tale of love, but as a lesson in respect, friendship, and the nobility of a true heart.